Disclaimer: all the character and incident are fictional in this short story. Don't compare it with anyone's life or anything else. It's just fiction and imagination. There was a girl in a small village. Her name was Emily Robin. She was 19 years old. She had a brother and a little sister. She was living with her family. Her mother was a housewife and her father was a farmer. She was happily living her life. She had no regrets until she got admission in a college. That college was far ahead of her house. She took a bus every day for going her college. Emily, she called her name before she entered. Wake up, you are getting late for your college. Her eyes widened. She quickly covered herself with blanket. I'm not going anywhere. Emily lay in her bed, her eyes shut tight. She heard her mom's footstep coming closer. Emily pulled the blanket up over her head, pretending to be fast asleep. Emily, time to wake up for college. Emily groaned quickly, turned to the other side to the bed, still pretending she didn't want to face the day. Not after what happened yesterday. Her mom gently shook her again. Come on, honey, you'll be late. Flashback. Emily stood in the front of her crush, her heart racing. She took a deep breath and finally told him how she felt. I like you, she said, her voice shaking. But instead of smiling, he looked at her like she was crazy. What? No way, he said, laughing. You're embarrassing yourself. The worst part is he slapped her on her cheeks, right in the front of everyone the entire college had seen, and Emily felt her face turn red with the shame. She ran away and she wanted to despair. Back to the story. With the sign, Emily opened her eyes. Okay, Mom, she mumbled, and sitting up slowly. Her mom was looking at her with concern. Are you okay, sweetie? You seem off today. I'm fine. Emily laid, forcing a smile. Just tired. Her mom smiled, unaware of the pain Emily was hiding. Well, hurry up and get ready. You won't? You don't want it to be late? As Emily slowly got up from the bed, she didn't stop thinking about what happened. She felt embarrassed to go back to the college, but she didn't want to tell her mom. Emily walking down to the road towards her college, her head low. She felt the weight of yesterday's embarrassment. She didn't want to face anyone, especially him. As she walked, something shiny caught her eyes. It was a small, old-looking diary lying on the ground. She stopped and picked it up. The cover was soft, dark leather, and it looked like it had been there for a long time. She opened it. There was no words on the first page, just blank space. She frowned it, but decided to take it with her. Maybe she could use it to write down her feelings. When Emily arrived at the college, she could still feel the sting of what happened the day before. She walked into the building, avoiding everyone's gaze. Her mind kept replying his words and that slap. Calm down, Emily. Don't think about him. Don't think about him. When she came in the class, Emily sat quietly, but she heard others too talking about her, trying to keep to herself. But she couldn't focus. The diary was in her bag, calling to her. She had to see if there was something special about it. She pulled it out and opened it. She stared at the blank page for the moment. She heard his voice. Look at her, Ash, poor girl. She couldn't believe that she fell for a guy like him. Then, with a deep breath, she wrote, I want him to be rusticated. She was actually angry, but she never knew what was gonna happen next. Just then, another line got written by itself. As you wish. Her eyes widened. Huh? What's that? She looked around. Just after a few seconds, a teacher came inside and took Mark with her to the principal office. You know, Mark got rusticated. She was telling to her friend, and that news got spread at the college. Whole college. Her breath hitched. She was just staring at her diary. She turned the pages and she found something strange. There was a page and there was something written on it. She read it. A magic book. Read down your wishes. What's that? No, it can't be true. She shook her head. No, no. It's not because of that diary. She closed it and put it back to her bag. Emily walked home, still thinking about what happened at the college. Could the diary really make things happen? She was not sure, but she could shake her feelings. The something strange was on it. When she opened the door to her house, she was surprised to see a handsome young man sitting in the living room with her parents. He was tall, with the dark hair and kind eyes, wearing a well fitted suit. Her family was with him, too, his father and mother, all dressed up and smiling. Her dad saw her standing there. Emily, come here, we need to talk. She walked over, confused and a little nervous. Her father smiled at her warmly. Sweetie, this is Aiden, he said, pointing to that young man. His family has come with a proposal for you. Aiden is perfect for you, and I think you should seriously consider it. Emily's heart raced. A proposal? What is happening? She tried to hide her confusion, but nodded. He got up and walked to them. She quickly fixed her dress. Hello, Emily. His voice was calm and friendly. Her heart raced. Of course, he was handsome and attractive. Emily, I know this is sudden, but Aiden comes from a great family. He is kind, hardworking, and he has a future ahead of him. He's perfect for you. I want you to say yes. Emily's mind was spinning. This was too much, but her father seems so sure about it. Aiden seems nice enough. Her father walked away. You don't have to say yes right away, Aiden said. His voice was calm and warm. But if you want to talk about it, I would be happy to. We can take things slow. Thanks, she said softly, feeling a little more at ease. I know this is all unexpected. I just wanted you to know that I'm here for you. We don't have to rush anything, okay? Emily nodded, feeling a little more comfortable. Okay, she said, taking a deep breath. I think I need some time to think about it. Aiden smiled again. Take all the time you need. I'm just glad we could meet. Next day, Emily could not stop thinking about the proposal at night. Aiden had been kind, calm, and understanding, which was more than she expected. She would never imagine she would go on a date with someone like him, especially after everything with the crush. But now she was on her first date with Aiden. Aiden smiled at her across the table. So, what do you like to do for fun, Emily? She smiled back, feeling a little more relaxed. Now they were sitting together. I love reading and I spend a lot of time drawing. What about you? I'm into sport and I like to traveling. I think seeing new places is a great way to learn about the world. Emily was surprised at how easy it was to talk to him. There was no awkward silence, just natural conversation. She felt comfortable around him more than she thought. As they continued talking, Emily found herself laughing at his jokes and enjoying the way he listened when she spoke. There was something genuine about him, something that made her believe he really cared about what she had to say. He was not just pretending, like her past experience with other boys. This is really nice. Taking a sip of her drink, I didn't expect to feel this way. I'm glad. I know things have been a little sudden, but I just wanted you to know that I'm here. to take things at your pace. No pressure, okay? She looked at him, feeling her heart soften. I never had someone to be so understanding before. Aiden leaned forward slightly, his voice gentle. I think we are a good match. Emily, I would like to get to know you better if you are open up to it. Emily paused for a moment, thinking about everything. Her father had been right in a way. Eden really had seemed perfect. He was kind, patient, and respectful. She realized she could see herself with him. Okay, she said softly, her smile growing. I think I would like that too. Aiden smiled back, his eyes lightening up. I'm glad to hear that. It's been a month they are together, even getting married in a few weeks. But she forgot about one thing, and that was the diary. Today she opened the side drawer and she got shocked seeing that diary. Oh, that diary! She smiled and picked it up. She sat up on the bed. She grabbed a pen. If that diary really makes things happen in real life, then let's see. She wrote down something on it. Eden, I want to see him. It was midnight. She knows now he won't come here, so just to check about the diary, she write down it. As you wish. She read the next line. I still can't understand that diary. It's giving me a creepy vibe. She just completed her sentence and she heard his voice. Emily, he whispered. She quickly turned back. He was standing near the window. I miss you so much. He rushed to her and hugged her. But her heartbeat stopped. Her mouth opened. She quickly threw the diary on the floor. He broke the hug. Are you okay? Um, fine. She sat down on the floor. She picked it up. Before she placed it on the side table, she read the diary's name. A magical diary. So it's really a magical diary. What happened? She shook her head and got up. She placed the diary on the side table and she wrapped her arm around his neck. I miss you too. The end. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Bye bye, Tata. Take care. See you. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.